my number one pet peeve on race day is what people say about race day, right? They'll say, hey, race day is just like a day of catered training, right? Just go out there, have fun, don't stress. Are you kidding me? Is there a start and a finish line on your race day? Did you spend thousands of dollars to come here with your family? Did they make signs for you to hold up and cheer you on? Is there a finish line with like refreshments and all your friends hang out and talk about the exploits of the day? Are there 1,000 plus other people here who've all prepared for this day, testing themselves against you in the course? Is that all happening on your training day? Because if it is, I'm doing it wrong because that's not what my race day experience is like. Race day is different and it's meant to be different. It's a big day. It's epic. We expect to see great performances from you. And if you don't expect it from yourself, whether it's just completing or if it's competing, either way, it's big. And putting together a great race is what differentiates between a race that you want to remember and it becomes a stepping stone for you in your progression, and a race that you want to forget, a race that you wish you could go back in time and change it all. We only have so many races in a season, and we only have so many races in the time that we're actually capable of racing, whether it's time-wise, health-wise, financially, etc. Races are expensive, they're time-consuming, and they're super challenging. Inside Endurance Nation, we don't think about races as just big days with friends. We think about races as an opportunity to put your execution skills to the test, which is why our race prep period, our 12-week program leading into your big day, is built around key milestones. Here, let's talk about it real fast. We'll work backwards from race day because that's how Endurance Nation operates. We always work backwards from the most important moment in your season, which is that key race. 2 weeks before your key race, you do a race simulation workout. This workout will be a proxy of your race and will be done on a race-specific course. You'll be following your nutrition and pacing plans. You have a real chance to see how excellent you can be and what the numbers look like as a final preparation, tightening the bolt screws, etc., before you go to the big day. Gives you a lot of confidence and allows you to dial in those key zones and execution points for you and decision points on the day. Let's go back 2 more weeks. That's race simulation number 1. That's right. 2 race simulations and then race day. It's like doing the race 3-ish times before the big day. Race simulation 1 is done on a very benign course, flat. It's the same pacing and nutrition plan, but guess what? Everything goes wrong. Most people exit the first race simulation completely disheartened. That was the race you were going to have if you didn't do a race simulation. Just riding your bike 100 miles and then getting off it and being like, I could do an Ironman. That's not a race simulation. That's just like blindfolded throwing darts at something and hoping you don't hit your kid's kid. You're hoping that you hit the target, right? Probably not going to happen. So before that, even before we go 4 weeks back, it's probably like week 8, week 9, in that period there, we have a little bit of an over distance day. That's an opportunity for us to add some serious fitness and actually gives you some wiggle room on either side. You have miss a couple of workouts because most age groupers have a tough time hitting the sessions every single day. We're not pros. We don't have complete flexibility in our schedule, but they can knock out a weekend and do some good work. So we've got that over distance day. Let's go back again. The beginning of your 12-week plan. What happens then? Benchmarking. In the benchmarking session, that's where we reconcile your aspirations. I want to bike a century under 5 hours. I want to finish Leadville under 9 hours. I want to run a marathon under 3 hours. Whatever your goals may be, we take those goals, we put it into a proxy, and we have you do that as a workout. That helps you functionally understand just how far away you are between now and your goals. And we only have so much time left to fix it. That allows athletes an opportunity to recalibrate if needed, either up or down. Most of the time it's down, but if it's up, hey, it's up. I'm willing to roll the dice with you either way. But it's a really good test, not just of what your ego believes you can do, but what your body says it functionally can do. That's a really important session. It dictates what we'll be doing for the rest of your plan, all the way through the over distance day and all the way through the race simulations. Now, I know what you're thinking. Coach, this sounds like a lot of thinking. Like, I just want to put my shoes on and train. Like, do I really have to think this much? Well, really, ask yourself, do I want to have a great race? Because shutting your brain off and just going forward, that's really great on race day for like the last 20 minutes. But whether your race is 4 hours or 14 hours or 40 hours, shutting your brain off and just going forward isn't a strategy. It's a coping mechanism. Instead of just resorting to that zone, we actually have you be really smart, making great decisions all day based off of your true numbers and allowing you to put your race plan into effect, which sets you up to be successful when we hit that line. You have to break out that one thing and get it done. Success is about not slowing down like the competition, or at the very least, slowing down less. And we help you do that through this really specific targeted 12-week plan. If you want to learn more about the race prep period and how we build seasons for endurance athletes, head over to endurancestation.us. You'll find the box there. You can sign up. We'll send you information about what's going on with the plan, give you an opportunity to sign up as well. Sit down with me in a video call. We'll look at your last big race. We'll make determinations for the season, and I'll map out a roadmap for you as well. If you're lucky enough to get there before October 15th, you'll have an opportunity to tune into that live session and learn more about it. But if you're not, I'll send you the recording. You can check it out and we can go from there. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, If you're going to do the race prep, it's not about all the fitness. It's about what's going on up here between the ears, because that is what's going to make the difference for you on your race day. Good luck this season.